Hello, in our Alma 404 class today, we're going to learn some more about resource management in Alma. We'll look at some other aspects of repository search. We'll see how we can create sets and how we can run processes on these sets. I'm going to switch through to Alma, and in my persistent search box here at the top of the Alma screen, I'm going to search for poverty. So we can see our list of results, and one of the options that we have, apart from being able to filter by facets or change our sorting, is the option to save our query. I'm going to click on this particular option. I'm going to save my query or my set that is being created by putting in a name. I can put in a description and a note. Because I chose to search for all titles from my persistent search box up here, the content type has automatically defaulted to that search type, and we can see that I have the option of defining whether my search set is going to be private for my use only, or whether I'm willing to share it with my colleagues. As soon as I save this set, I'm going to be navigated by Alma to the list of sets screen. We can see here tabs where I can see my own sets, public sets that I'm sharing with my colleagues, and all sets that other colleagues have created and are willing to share. When we look at the screen, we can see that Alma supports two types of sets. One is a logical set, which is very similar to the set that I just created. I put in a search query, and then I said I want to save that search query. So at any time, we can come here from the Actions button, and if we click on the results, Alma is going to rerun this particular search query and present me with an updated set of results. So if we have a very complicated search query, we can create this once, we can then save it as a set, and then just run the search query at any time. The second type of set that we have is an itemized set, and this allows me to enter a number of search queries and to basically cherry pick items in the result list and add it to the set. This set is never actually closed, because at any time I can come to an itemized set and say that I want to add more items to the set. We can also see here from the Actions button that I have the option on a logical set. I have the option to catalog the set. The system librarian will define the upper limit of the number of records in a set that can be opened in the metadata editor. Now, what else can I do with these particular sets? I can move to my Alma menu, and from my Alma menu go to the option of being able to run a process. And we can see here examples of a number of different processes. Maybe I have a group of records that I've imported from an external source that all have 952 fields, and I want to do a global update and delete the 952 fields in these particular records. Or possibly I want to export bibliographic records. So let's take this as an example, and we'll move to the next screen in our wizard. And I need to choose the set that I want to have this process run on. I'll move to screen 3 of my wizard. We can see the output format. I can choose a different format if I want. I can divide my file into a number of different files if it is a very big file, and we can define elements related to FTP, etc. I'll go on to screen number 4, just put in a process name and say that I want it to run as soon as possible. Click on Next. I can view the parameters related to that, and then click on Save. What can I do with this? I can go to the Manage Exports, and here we can see the set that I just created and said that I wish to export. I have the option to view the files, or to download the files, or to delete the set if I wish. This concludes our overview of additional options in resource management of Alma.